everybody. Welcome back to the half hour of power. I am Joe. Brandon is here. Hey,
Yo,
Brandon, how
yo.
you doing? He's doing good. I knew it. I knew it. Look at that. He's got the piano open in the background. He's been playing
Hey,
the
look,
piano.
look. It's beautiful. Loving it. Enjoying it.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
yo,
So
yo, Joe, what do you know?
I know that the new Superman movie is about a month out. So we
Yep.
thought we'd pause here for a moment and talk about just a few little bitty things. We're going to do this with our buddy Mark from the Toys of the Time Gone By. Hey, Mark
Motu.
from the Toys of the Time Gone By.
Hey,
Mark
what's up?
Motu,
specializing
Motu.
in Motu, but also has a finger on the pulse of toys. Do toys have a pulse?
Oh, yeah, you know what they do these days? They do have a pulse.
Absolutely. That's very good to hear. So, Mark,
Yeah.
are you going to watch the new Superman movie?
Yes.
Are you excited for it?
Um. Um. Well, how can I put it? Excited, but have reservations.
Oh, okay. Brandon, are you excited for it?
I am excited for it, but also optimistic about it too.
Brandon sounds like he is way more excited for it than Mark, and way more excited for it than I am.
Wait, what? You're not excited for it?
I am cautiously optimistic. So I think that puts me right there with Mark.
Mm,
Excited with reservations. But Brandon is excited without reservations.
yeah, we'll see what happens.
That's why we love Brandon. Yes. So there was this article that just came. I just saw it. It's a couple days old, talking about the runtime. There's much has been made. We've all seen the trailers at this point, where lots and lots of characters are introduced. Of course, as the internet does, it complains and whines and speculates
Where's the complaining for
about
now?
stuff and what all those characters are. So let's just take a look at this real quick. This article and oh, there we. Oh no, I cut off the. I hope you can all forgive me that I did that. Shame. All right,
You are forgiven, my son.
there we are. So James Gunn confirms Superman runtime and clears up a rumor that Warner Brothers forced him to cut it down.
I believe that.
Okay, so what is this runtime? The runtime, inclusive of the credits and the post-credit scene, right there, is 2 hours and 9 minutes.
2 hours and
Brandon,
9
is 2
minutes.
hours and 9 minutes good?
I mean, it's kind of like the basic, superhero, runtime, really.
So to you, most superhero movies are 2 hours and 9 minutes.
No, they're longer. So, I mean, like I said,
Okay.
I believe that, that they cut it down. Like, I believe Warner Brother messed it up, as usual, like they did Batman and everything else that they touch. Yeah, I said it. I don't care.
Which bat? You said so Batman. Okay, so that's probably for another show. We're gonna have to dig
All
into
the Batman.
Brandon's
All of them.
mind about how they messed up Batman.
Because they just did.
Mark, what
Yeah.
about 2 hours and 9 minutes? How was that runtime for you?
Well,
Boo boo.
since they kind of messed up and rushed things in the Justice League movie in the cut, not the cut, not the Joss Whedon cut. They rushed things in that, and then they put in the what do you call that cut? What is the name? What is the guy name?
Zack Snyder cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that fixed that. But with the Joss Whedon, they rushed it through. I think that it's sort of like a sweet spot.
Yeah. So Warner Brothers forced them to make the Justice League 2 hours. Yes. So it kind of, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's telling the truth on that. So here we go. We're going down to the this part. We're segueing into that. There is no truth, zero truth. Gunn says that Warner Brothers forced him to make the film shorter.
Yeah, it
And
is.
he also goes on to say, and they couldn't even, if that's something that they wanted to do, it is a DC Studios film.
So what?
So I guess they have some autonomy in there some way. So I guess at this point, we guys just have to take his word for it.
So I'm gonna say the reason why I say that is because he's saying that right now, and let's say that the movie didn't do so well, which I know it's going to do well, but let's say that it doesn't do so well, and then you'd be like, well, it was more footage, it was more screens, it's more this, but I had to cut it down because of blah 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 blah.
Well,
But
there might be there might, but what that might come down to is he wanted to. There might be a lot of more. There might be.
But that's
more
what I'm saying. He's like, but he just said he just, and the thing he said, no, this is a rumor. No, but no, he probably did.
Well, the thing is, they're asking, did Warner Brothers force him to shorten it? And he
Of course
says
they
no.
did.
So
Yes, they did.
I'm just saying, we just taking his word for it right now. Later
Yeah.
on, it'll come out because all that Justice League trouble came out after
Yeah,
that movie came out.
you're right. You're right.
All that talk came out after. So we'll find out, I think, after the truth on it. Right now, just take his word for it and figure out that the cut he's going to deliver, 2 hours and 9 minutes, is a cut that he wanted to deliver, that DC Films wanted to deliver.
Okay.
Not Warner Brothers. It's all I can do. I can't,
The original Superman was 154 minutes.
Yeah.
So that is longer than this.
Well, also the original Superman, and that's a good point with this Superman. This Superman is not an origin movie. The original Superman, the movie, was an origin movie. This one is not. So Superman is Superman already. So you cut out a whole 40 minutes there.
Yeah. And what about the Superman Returns? How long was that?
I don't know.
I think that was 2 hours.
It's 2 hours and some change. So
Yeah.
I mean,
if you think of that, it's about right. It's about right.
You think 2 hours is about right, Mark?
Yeah, it's about right.
But okay, but we talking about the post-credit scenes too.
Well,
the post-credits all included. Credits, post-credits, 2 hours and 9 minutes. So I think that'll be okay. And one of the reasons I like that is, as you know, I do work at a movie theater. I run a movie theater. 2 hours is perfect. You can get lots of shows in, lots more people through the doors, more butts and seats with a good running time like that. A good middle running time like that.
So is that? So do you think that's the reason why?
I don't know. Sometimes.
Now, it's
I don't know if James Gunn was thinking like that, thinking, if I'm making 210, 215, he probably could have gone 220, and it would have been. You could still get a good amount of shows.
Had the same run time as Superman the movie. Exactly.
Oh, okay. Well, we could do another thing on Superman Returns if we want, but that is basically a remake of Superman the movie, and Bryan Singer loved Superman the movie so much he just remade it. Okay, so that goes on to that. Marc is a toy man. Marc is the go-to for Motu.
Motu. Yes, yes.
I do have one more question.
No.
Mark, are you going to go to the theater to see Superman, or are you going to wait for it on streaming? I know you're not really
I'm going
a
to wait.
theater goer anymore. Okay. Brandon, you going?
Yeah, I'm going to the theater.
Are you going to go try to see it in IMAX or another format?
If they have it in Adobe, I'll watch it in Adobe. But no, not watching it in IMAX. IMAX is stupid.
That
Why
would be
is
cool.
IMAX stupid?
Why is IMAX stupid? Well, let me not say IMAX is stupid. The theater that shows IMAX is stupid. I'll say that part.
So the theater near you that shows IMAX is stupid, not IMAX itself?
Correct.
Okay, so your choice to see it in IMAX around you is not good. Okay.
Nope. That's why I'd rather see it in Adobe.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna see it in the theater, and
If I
You're
had a
gonna watch it in
chance to see
IMAX?
it in IMAX, I
well,
would.
where I'm gonna go, I'm probably going to see it at a Regal theater. It's the closest one to me. I'll probably see it in the RPX, the Regal Premium Experience, which is Regal's version of IMAX. So,
Oh wait. Do you guys have that 3D chair thing?
absolutely not.
Well,
You don't have the dynamic chairs?
we have something a little different than that over here in New Jersey. We have where you get on the chairs and somebody comes over and every scene that happens, a fighting scene, somebody punches you for real. So
Mark's got 40X out there.
You're gonna say you have 40 over there.
yeah, so you just have to wait for somebody to punch you in the stomach and the face. You know.
Well,
Okay, so Mark pointed this out. He's got some of these cool toys coming out. And,
Yes.
I mean, I think these are cool. I don't think I'd buy these. What is this toy company called, Mark? Let me bring
Spin
this
Master.
on up right there. So these are Superman the movie?
Yep. Spin Master Superman the movie toys that will be coming out to a Target near you.
Yeah, so you got the two versions of Jor-El. You got the black suit. You got the white suit. You got Lex Luthor with a wig, his cool leisure suit there. You got Lois Lane. That's the suit she dies in.
Wait, what?
Wow.
They put her, I believe that's the suit she dies in, right? Okay, yeah, and of course Superman, and they gave him a kryptonite necklace, and there's Zod with the Phantom Zone.
Yep.
Boy there. Let's scroll down a little bit and see there if they posed them there.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah. So
these aren't going to be expensive either.
How much do you think these are?
The same figures that they had with the Batman Forever ones were $8.99 each. So I'm thinking it's going to be in that area.
That's not too bad.
Okay, that's cool. I think we found a couple of other things that let me see here. Oh yeah, let's look at this one real quick, Mark. We were looking at this. See what Brandon thinks about this thing. Look at that.
Oh, dude, that's cool.
Sweet. A lot of times when Mark and I talk about toys, I always bring up Mego. I love Mego. They're one of my favorites.
Mego was the thing back in that time.
I had this Superman action figure as a child. Did you have this? Did you have this Mego, Mark? Did you have a Superman Mego?
I had Megos, but the thing is, I don't remember which ones I had. So
now, Brandon, did you have any Megos growing up?
No.
Did you have a Superman action figure?
I did, yes.
What kind did you have?
You squeeze his leg, and his arm punches through like walls and stuff.
Okay.
Hey, what about
look down here a little bit? Oh, there you go. There's a Zod, Jor-El, and Lex Luthor.
What about those giant Superman figures, the 32-inch ones?
I don't know if we looked those up.
They
there's the box. There's the flyaway action Superman right there, Mark.
Yep.
Yeah. And of course, the non-flyaway action Superman. It's a pretty cool.
They go for quite a
Yeah,
bit.
I had this Superman also as a child.
They go for quite a bit of money now, especially with the boxes.
Then, let me see. We found something else that we thought was cool. We'd like to share with you guys. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
Ready.
Oh, so we found this pretty cool commercial here, looking at Superman action figures.
Look up in the sky! It's a bird! It's a plane! It's Superman!
Superman with flyaway action and Jor-El, Superman's father, versus Lex Luthor and General Zod, Superman's arch enemies.
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive,
Jeez.
able to leap
He's
tall
flying
buildings
pretty
at a
slow.
single bound. It's Superman!
Superman with flyaway action. Jor-El, Lex Luthor, and General Zod sold separately by
great.
Mego.
Oh, that was
It was
cool.
awesome.
That is so cool.
That's like so like retro flashbacks right there.
Yeah, so there's a new line of Superman action figures coming out for this new movie. For the kids that are going to see this one, the young teeny boppers.
Well, Spin Master's got them.
Well,
The two pack with the Koji, with
Yeah.
the slime in the stomach. Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. That type of stuff. So that's neat to look back at that stuff. I have a Superman action figure from Toy Biz that
Oh,
came
wow.
out with 89 Batman, and I can't find it.
Wait.
It's put away in a box. It's in its container still. I didn't take it out. But I do have this guy on display, this Superman.
Yeah, he's a big one, huh?
He's the tall Henry Cavill Superman.
Is he the 3-foot one or 12?
He's the big guy.
Yeah, those are cool.
Let me take maybe we can see him just a little bit.
Those are cool.
Yeah, this was pretty cool.
My brother has a
Just
few of
stand
those.
there and stare at you.
My brother has a few of those 3-foot ones.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. But something else we kind of want to share with you guys.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about the Superman media we might have, physical media, the movies, DVDs, and stuff like that. Of course, we have comic books, but that would take a long time for us to go through those.
A very long time.
Yeah. So, Mark, you want to start?
Yeah. Let me start with.
What you got, Mark? You got some Superman movies?
Yeah. So let's look at this one here.
Oh, he's got Superman Returns.
I got Superman Returns
Very nice artwork on the front.
right here.
Is that the one disc? Does that have the
That's
documentaries
one disc.
on it? What's on that? Is there any special features on there? Any documentaries?
Widescreen. Only
So-
one disc.
Okay.
But this is not any kind of. It's just a widescreen edition. But
Okay.
I do really like this movie. I always did like this movie. I felt like Brandon Roth is kind of underrated. I always felt that way. I always felt they should have gave him another movie to do. And then I got.
Oh, he's got I have that edition of Superman.
Superman the movie.
That one's got all those really, really cool, interesting documentaries on
See?
it. That is like the extended cut, isn't it? The 2000 cut.
This one is 2000. Yep,
Yeah,
this is
so
the
that's got
2000 cut,
a few extra things in there.
which is it's really awesome. It's a really awesome movie. Always is. Always.
So we can't leave Brandon out because we know Brandon does have Superman movies, but he has them in a little bit different way. How do you got them, Brandon?
How about digital movies?
Brandon's an all digital man nowadays because he doesn't believe us that they can take away your digital stuff. Mark,
Well, they took away our stuff in Xbox already.
they can take away some of your digital content, correct?
Yep.
Like
they did it already on Xbox.
we played Friday the 13th.
They took it away.
I know this isn't exactly the same.
Okay, because
It's not exactly the same, but they took away Friday the 13th. Okay, we unlocked everything. We could play
But
all
that
the
wasn't.
Jasons.
But that wasn't Xbox's fault. That
That was
was
X-
the. That
I blame
was.
Xbox. I blame
was-
Sean Cunningham. I blame Victor Miller.
It was
I
the
blame John.
developers that said
But
they didn't want to
anyway,
do no
they
more.
took all of that away, so we could still play it in single mode, but we cannot. We don't have everything we unlocked anyway. That's a whole nother tangent. That might be a whole nother show. But Brandon, I hope that nobody ever takes your digital stuff away. Which Superman movies do you have digitally?
Actually have the whole shit kabang.
What is that? You can't name the titles for us? What's the matter with
Superman
you?
1, Superman 2, Superman. I mean,
You're not going to name them.
I
You're
just
just going to
did.
name Superman 1 and 2. That's all you got.
Of course, I got Man of Steel. I got.
Well,
Batman
see,
vs
but
Superman.
Brandon, I can't
Yeah.
read your mind. I
Huh?
don't know if you have 3 and 4. I can't.
I
read-
have 3. Yes, I have 3 and 4.
You have Superman Returns?
You said,
I,
okay.
have Su-
You
I
got-
don't like Superman Returns, but yes, I have it.
you have that?
Unfortunately, yes, I do have it.
That's
What
a
do you
fine,
don't like about it?
fine feature. Well, that'll be another show. We could do that. We
Okay.
could do that show.
Actually, I did mention it on the show before.
We could do that show. We did a comparison show. We didn't do just
Mhm.
its own Superman Return show, which we might do. I mean, Jesse and I did that, and Brandon and I have not.
That's stupid.
Are you done being a child, Brandon?
Yes, I'm done. That's stupid.
Okay, here's the Superman DVDs that I have.
You got the laser disc too?
I've got
Oh,
The
that's a
Adventures of
good one.
Superman season 1. I love this show.
That's a great show. I watched it as a kid all the time.
This has this has a really cool documentary on it about the making of this show. This has got the first, well, not the first. You can count the serials, I think. It's got Superman the Mole Men on it.
That's great.
Brandon,
That's
did
great.
you ever watch The Adventures of Superman?
Yes.
You love it, don't you?
Yes.
Don't you badmouth that. I'll put you in timeout so fast. I've got seasons 3 and 4. Those are all I have so far of that show. I'm going to get the rest of that show. We're going to move on up in time. Got the same edition Marc has, Superman the movie. It's got some good documentaries on there. Fascinating stuff about the making of the casting. Got Superman 2, the Donner Cut, which Brandon does not have because he did not name that he has it digitally. Shame on you. This has got a good commentary on it from Richard Donner and Mankiewicz, and they talk a lot about it. It's got a nice little documentary on it. Just fascinating to see what it could have been. Sad to see what it could have been.
I'm missing my Superman 2 movie because I lent it to my brother because he says I want to watch the movies, and that was about 5 years ago, and I never got them back.
Oh, okay. I've got this documentary that came out with Superman Returns. Look Up in the Sky, The Amazing Story of Superman. Did you see this documentary, Brandon?
Yes.
Did you like that? It's pretty good.
Mhm.
I thought it was pretty
You
good.
told me you want to tell
Which-
me about it.
Is that
Did you
the
see it?
Superman? Wait a minute. Is that the documentary that shows the
Absolutely not.
Wait a minute. Is that the documentary, the Superman documentary, which showed behind the scenes and stuff like that? And
This
they're
is not-
talking
This has got a lot of behind the scenes stuff on it.
because
Not
there
behind
was
the
a
scenes. There's interviews with
Superman documentary that was actually they showed some things in Bayonne where I live. They interviewed some people in Bayonne. It was called the Superman or something like that. Superman thing. I have to just send it to you. So
I don't know. You'd have to
I
watch
thought
it.
it may
Let
be
me
the
know.
same thing.
I don't know, but that's a pretty good documentary. right there. I've got this edition, the 4 film favorites.
Oh, man, I want those other
all
2.
4 movies. So I have the Donner cut of Superman 2 and the theatrical cut.
I want the other 2 movies.
Then I went nuts and I don't know. I got this, the deluxe edition. It's pretty much the same thing that's in the 4 film favorites, but one of the DVDs in there rotted, so I had to rebuy that.
Really?
And I had to rebuy this one, Superman 4. This is nice because it has a commentary on it, which, Brandon, do your digital copies have commentaries on there?
Yes, they do.
Oh, okay. That's good. So they're not going to take that from you?
No, they're not.
So the commentary on this was really really interesting. It's the screenwriter Marc Rosenthal talks about the troubled production, very troubled production, right there. Moving on up, got the 2-disc edition of Superman Returns.
Wow.
Check that out. Nice.
Nice.
What is that called? That's lenticular. Is that the term for that?
Yeah.
See that, Brandon? Look at that. Watch that. Look, boom, change.
Lenticular.
This is the
That
2-disc
mesmerizes me.
thing. It's got really in-depth making of Superman Returns, which always fascinates me. Brandon, does your edition of Superman Returns have an in-depth making of documentary included with it?
No.
Is it lenticular?
Is your edition lenticular?
No, it's not.
I'm not done. We got a couple more Superman things.
Oh my God.
I know.
Superman, you
Got
got.
the Batman v Superman, aka Man of Steel 2. That's right. The extended cut, the extended 30 more minutes, the cut that should have been released theatrically.
Agree.
They cut out story moments of it. This has got some extras, making of interviews, things like that on there, which I enjoy. I also went crazy and I bought this, which I suppose you could call this Man of Steel 3, since that was the whole plan. Zack Snyder's Justice League. And I got one more thing that's going to knock Brandon's socks off.
Oh God.
It is going to knock him out.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Picked
One
up
of
a
the
copy of
greatest Superman movies.
the
Man, I don't even know.
absolute worst Superman movie ever made.
No, it's not.
100%.
I
And
don't
need to
even
stop
know
that.
that.
what? So why did I get this? Watching all the Superman movies with the
Because-
kids.
Because it's oop erases. That's
Nope.
why.
Brandon wants to interrupt. That's fine, Brandon. I'll put you in time.
Yeah.
Watching all the Superman movies with the kids. And I don't have this. Don't have Max anymore. I cannot deny them to watch this movie just because I don't like it.
Yeah, that's right.
So
Hmm.
if they like it, they like it. If they don't like it, they're smarter than Brandon.
They go, what? They don't like it.
But yeah, this has got some cool making of stuff on it. I just actually picked this up today, actually. $4.
Good deal.
$4.
$4. The nice Blu-ray with a bunch of making of stuff
Should I?
on the.
You should have haggled with them.
I didn't need to haggle with them. But anyway. That brings us to the end. That was pretty fun show. We hope you guys, if you got your Superman movies,
I need more.
yeah, I guess so. Hope you liked looking at the toys and everything. Mark, you got any final thoughts on the upcoming Superman movie right now?
Well, I mean, I think that people should. I think people should kind of like go see it and make up their mind. And I don't know where my kind of reservation is the dog. You know what I mean? They put the dog in it. It's a little reservation that I have about that. How they're going to work that out, since it's
Yeah.
pretty much Crypto. This is the first movie, theatrical movie that Crypto was ever
Well,
in.
live action.
Theatrical live action movie.
Okay.
Well,
Brandon.
Mark, well, and to
I'm
piggyback off what
interested.
Mark was saying, I mean, they're gonna have Supergirl in there too, so I guess
I
they're trying
mean,
to get everybody in there at once. I guess.
but I can understand them getting the people in there, but they can't rush it. Like I don't want that to be rushed when they add
Well,
these people in.
well, I'll say this: you just don't know because with Warner Brothers, they changed it up like they did with Zack Snyder real quick.
Well, just as James Gunn, though, he knows how to. I think he knows how to make a pretty good movie, James
Hey,
Gunn,
Zack Snyder made good movies.
because
Oh,
He
they're
did-
going to go at it. We're going to have to cut it off right
No, but-
there. It's going to be another show. We're going to have
No,
to
but
make this another show. Nice.
Guardians of the
Thank you for
Galaxy is
what,
great.
where can people find you if they want to check out
You-
some Motu or other things you're going you're showcasing on your channel?
Check me out on YouTube at the Toys of a Time Gone By. I have plenty of videos up
Yep.
that you can go and check out. Leave me a like and subscribe.
All right. Thanks for being on with us as always. It's fun.
It is. I'm glad to be on.
All right. So, yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic about this movie. I think you should just go see it and decide for yourself and ignore Rotten Tomatoes and everybody speculating online. If you notice, we didn't do a lot of speculating in this show, just kind of like we kind of want to see it and we hope it's good. And then when we see it, and if we don't like it or like it, we will dissect the heck out of it like we did with Man of Steel when that came out.
Which was awesome.
All right. That was a pretty awesome show. All the shows we've done of it, that is the best. Anyway, Brandon, what should people do if they like what we're doing?
If you guys like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and follow us on iTunes, Rumble, and Spotify.
All right. We'll talk to you all next time.
All right.
Later, guys.
He-Man loves it.